We have to identify you. If I can't identify you, I'm taking you to jail.
Okay. This is getting weird. Now they're saying if they can't identify me, they're taking me to jail. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to. I am sick of being...
Turn around.
Good. Good for him.
Oh, my gosh. How do you identify the homeless?
Lady, you're wrong. If you are accused or thought of, or you might have committed a crime or an act where they can ID you, and that is legal. Now, they can't come up to you and say, well, they're not, but they are obviously where they called there. They're investigated. They have to get the ID. Now, if it's just walking down the street, no. The guy's explaining it, too. These Karens, man.
If you're a victim of assault...
Hey, everybody, Larry Lawton here. I got a great video for you today. Yes, this Reacts video is pretty cool. It was actually requested by a lot of you guys. We all know what a Karen is, don't we? Well, this is Karens versus cops. And I'm going to react to some of these crazy people. You know, listen to me. I am very open about my beliefs in the police officers. If they're a good cop, I will support them 100%. If they're a bad cop, I will expose them 100%. Just the way Larry's going to do it, and that's the end of that. Before I get started in this video, I'd like to really just say I want to thank this company, D's. Yes, I know it's a weirdie, but look at the name, DZEES. I don't accept many sponsors. I mean, as much as people think, you know, why do you get more sponsors, Larry? One, I have to use it. So when this was given to me, I tried it, and I use it. It's a security camera that's very good for my RV, other places. It's got solar power. It has electrical power, battery power. It's got a long memory card, and it works pretty good. It's not that small, so it's not a hidden camera. But I don't want a hidden camera. I want somebody to know they're under surveillance if they're going to be trying to, you know, mess with my stuff or break into my RV or whatever it is. So I just want to thank them. Go check them out. It's DZEES. Go check them out. They'll be in the description below, and I want to thank them again. Now, I love this stuff. This one was requested by you. You always talk about, oh, Karens are crazy. Larry, can you comment on Karens? Well, I thought about it, and I said, what am I going to tell them? Karens are morons, you know. Thank God my mother was never a Karen, you know. We didn't have the money to be Karen. I think you have to be a little bit wealthy to be a Karen, maybe not. I think usually you do. Have to have that air of privilege, if you want to call it that. And that's just not me. Never was, never will be. Never was my mom or family or sisters or anybody like that. My sisters are tough, but they're not Karens, that's for sure. They are logical women. And we're going to go, and I'm going to review some of these idiot Karens who play against the cops. And maybe the cops could have did something right or wrong, too. So let's go check this out. This is going to be a fun video, everybody.
Seem to think that they can bend the law and sit above authoritative figures.
Who hasn't that happened to?
I'm watching you drive all the way up the street with your head buried in the phone. All the way up the street.
No, it was not.
Now, listen, I don't like to stick up for the Karen right away because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure she's going to be a moron. But this kind of twerks me off the bat, and I'll tell you why. How many times have you, in your car, looked over at a cop car? You're driving down the street, you're right alongside him, or he's alongside you, come off an exit, wherever you look in, and he's on his computer in the car while it's rolling. How many times? How many? How many times have I got behind a police car and clocked him going a steady 85, not going anywhere? Happens. Again, I don't even care about that. If I was a cop, the lights started to be on, I'd be probably crazy. But don't think that's like the biggest crime in the world. That's all I'm trying to get at here.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull you over. I have it on my camera. I have everything. And, I mean, and don't tell me you're on directions.
No, I'm not on directions. It's my damn neighborhood. Do you really have nothing else better to do?
You're gonna get pulled over. You're gonna pull over into the BP lot. Pull up next to the behind that. Yes, ma'am.
Nothing else to do in your damn day, do ya?
Where the girl, where this Karen really screwed up, people, is here. You should have said nothing, number one. But she's got a point. Do you have anything better to do? Obviously.
I don't want to be killed by you, ma'am. Pull over into the BP lot. Just call me a douchebag.
The police officer making the stop is Columbus police officer Keith Connor. In about 3.5 years, Officer Connor has issued over 900 citations to distracted drivers. So to say he has experience with these types of drivers would be an understatement. Let's see how he initially deals with this Karen.
In case you wrangle me to the ground with police brutality.
I need your license, your registration, and insurance. Can you please put your feet in and close the door?
You see, people who get stopped just don't do the right things. And I'm going to give cops that. They get a little nervous. They're not experienced like most people are.
License,
So
registration, and insurance, man.
I could never last with a Karen, guys.
You're willing to text with your
I
daughter
will tell
in the
her
back
to-
seat.
Dude, I'm not texting.
You were typing and you look, there's a picture there and you're typing under with a green text bubble.
I'm not
comments
texting.
on a picture.
I'm questioning that. How is this guy seeing that through another car in a tinted window?
Okay, I don't need your insurance. I'll pull it up, ma'am.
I mean, that's just stupid. I mean,
Citation today.
I think he didn't like her. She didn't kiss his
Officer
ass when he
Connor
stopped.
stays cool, calm, and collected. Now that's impressive. She had excuses lined up ready when she knew she'd been caught red-handed. You can tell how experienced he is with these types of drivers. He's just allowing her to get it all out.
That's fine. We don't have a way out. There's a way
My
here.
child just had an accident.
I've asked you to stay in your seat, ma'am.
Well, I have a child to tend to.
I've asked you to stay in your seat. Can you please close?
Is this, excuse me, is this part of the law, a part of getting pulled over?
I'll tell you what.
Is it? I'm just asking because you're being pretty forceful about it, and I would like to know the truth. Is that a law?
There's your driver's
Can you
license,
answer
ma'am.
that for me, Officer
What
Connor?
you're being cited for is
Are you not
texting
gonna
while
answer
driving today,
my
ma'am.
question?
I'm going to give you a copy of the law today.
You're not
These
gonna answer my
women
question
think they
about
have
the
a.
law.
What is your question
The
again?
right, they are number one.
Have my door open?
It depends on my feeling of safety, and you've been very aggressive for absolutely no
Well,
reason.
come on, bro. You
have
pulled
a
me over
small.
for
I'm
voice
not your
to text.
bro, okay?
Well, I don't care. I'm gonna call you what I want.
Your small child is dependent on you, and their
Aw, yeah,
life
try to
is
turn
in
her.
danger. Their life is in danger because of what you're doing. You're endangering all our lives
Well,
today. And
you're-
that's
Not
why-
buying. There's a lot worse Karen
That I
situations
was
than this one,
texting
people.
When I'm using voice to
Well,
talk.
ma'am,
But
you
she is
can
a
go to
jerk.
court on the
Oh, you get to see me
19th.
again, yes.
9
you do.
o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
and
are
I
you
would
gonna
love
be
to
there?
play this for the judge. This would be absolutely outstanding. This would be entertaining for the judge.
Oh, okay.
You can go on the 19th at 9 o'clock in the morning, this address, courtroom 1B, to plead not guilty in front of a judge.
Sure.
Your second option, you can actually pay for it in person downtown.
Now after this next part, you can see why he's getting the peak of his patience and takes no more of her nonsense and sends her on her way.
Butterfingers. Making us all unsafe on the road.
I'll tell you what.
Oh.
You know what?
Are you going to stop the traffic?
I'm going to
so I
go
can
ahead and
go
give you a
back
copy of the law.
This lady,
today.
you know what I always
don't even
picture?
need you to sign this. I'll go ahead and say
then?
where
No,
I'm going.
don't do that on my car, please. Excuse me, that's
To
my
be honest, I'm
property.
picturing this lady right
Do
here.
not do this on my property.
Imagine if she was your
Do you have any
girlfriend or
questions for me
wife.
today, ma'am?
I couldn't do it. I'd have to strangle her.
Plenty of questions.
I wouldn't strangle
There
her.
you go.
Are you going to stop traffic so I can take
Okay, if
a
you
left
don't
out
want
of
it-
here?
Boy, man, whoever came up with the word
Do you
Karen,
have any other questions?
it wasn't around when I was a kid, but it's
You know, my daughter
appropriate.
just had a-
Or Ken.
Well, at least she's alive today because of me. I'm a douchebag. Your Honor, I'm a douchebag.
You are allowed to
Following this
call him whatever you
interaction, the
want.
lady that was pulled over
You know, it's funny because I got stopped in New York City on my cell phone going over one of the bridges. And I didn't know this at the time, and this was about, 5 years ago, that you're actually, it's a $250 fine in New York if you get caught on your phone. I ended up having a good cop. I told him, he saw I was from Florida. He saw that I was an honorary police officer. And he said, man, you just can't do that here. I didn't know. I really didn't. So he was really cool, and I got a lot of respect for him. Not because I gave me off. It's just the way he approached it. He talked to me. He didn't know who I was, what I did. I kind of look intimidating. I usually have a cutoff shirt or something like that on. I'm like this, and you stop me as a cop, I'm not going to have a happy face. Like, hi, officer. You know, I'm hard, you know. And so I understand about towing the cell phone, and it's wrong, guys. It really is. Did you know some studies showed that you are better off, I hate to say this, you're actually more cohesive or better driver in DUI than you are if you are actually looking on your phone. And I can believe that. You know, once you're on your phone, your mind is gone. I'm not saying how good your mind is anyway. Obviously, you shouldn't be doing any of that. And I hope you're not.
Why?
Do you have any other questions,
ruined
ma'am?
this, and you know
Have a great day,
you know
ma'am.
my daughter just had an accident.
That Karen is
She's alive today because of me. I'm a douchebag. Your Honor, I'm a douchebag.
He's not a douchebag. He could have did this thing a lot better. He really could have. I mean, no, she could have. I mean, not him. And she's an ass to do that because she didn't tell the truth. Obviously, I think she should have handled it better in the beginning, and there wouldn't be no Karen.
We have what's called a Ken, but this Ken
Now
is
we
no
have a
ordinary
Ken.
Ken. In fact, this person's name is Martin Hyde, a politician based in Florida. Now, is it a surprise that he's tripping over his power by trying to ruin the career of the young lady? Let me know in the comments.
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see your license? Yes, sir, I do.
Here we go, guys. Florida again, and a politician, no less. You know, listen, people. I don't look at people, politicians, cops, judges. I don't care who they are, business owners. We're all people. We all put our pants on the same way. So we are the same way. So don't think you're better than anybody, and don't think you're worse than anybody. I don't care who you are. You're a good person. You're a good human being, and you're the tops, period, whoever you are. And I believe that, and I really do. I don't like putting people down. Nobody's smarter than the other. Listen, somebody could be more book smart than you, but you'll be a little bit maybe street smart than him. There's always balances to life. There really is, everybody. So stop, get out of that you have to be number one on anything. And strive to be the best. Do the best. Treat people the right way. Don't be a fucking Karen or Ken.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry? I still have a job to do, sir.
Yeah, what's your name?
Officer Beskin, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance registry, please? Sir, can I have your paperwork, please? 7 years, sir.
Been on the department 7 years. This guy thinks he gets a break. I really should, in my own mind. I know I'm going to get feedback on that.
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Go.
I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay, sir.
Doing this.
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Says who? Where's your video?
All right.
Call the supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Okay.
That's not okay.
You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you to people like this?
Sir, you're going to be issued a citation.
Everything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
The video that we just showed you went viral after it was released, and Hyde was forced to make a statement. He apologized for his wrongdoings, as this would not have been good publicity for him. Hyde subsequently lost his campaign for office. This next clip is the
He lost his
stereotypical
campaign.
Karen
That
who
is
thinks
funny
she's
as hell. I
above
wonder where he
law.
was in
This
Florida.
Karen
I'm going to have to look him
claims
up.
to be a woman of the land or a woman of God. However, this claim will give her no advantage when she's up against the judge.
Woman of God. Oh, this one's a real winner,
Well,
boy.
you know what? It kind of seems like it's a racist.
I saw
when
a minute clip of this lady on TikTok or something, and she's a real winner.
Because we have to identify you. If I can't identify you, I'm taking you to jail.
Okay, this is getting weird. Now they're saying if they can't identify me, they're taking me to jail. How do you identify the homeless?
Lady, you're wrong. If you were accused or thought of, or you might have committed a crime or an act where they can ID you, and that is legal. Now, they can't come up to you and say, well, they're not, but they are obviously where they called there. So they have an order there that somebody called for whatever reason. So they're investigated. They have to get the ID. Now, if it's just walking down the street, no.
Okay? We were called here. We were called here a situation, okay?
The guy's explaining it too. Call here, situation, we have to investigate the situation.
We are officers.
These Karens, man.
If you're a victim of assault,
I will tell you one
know
thing.
who you are.
If you're a woman,
My name was Carabelle.
and you're out here and you watch my channel, please, please, don't act like these idiots. I mean, listen, this makes you...
Lying to me. I just heard you call the police officer that I talked to and get my name. Now you're lying. No, you are. By not following the law. First of all, I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay? So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is my right.
I am a woman of God.
This is my land as much as it is yours. I did not
Who do you...
sign up for this. I am a Christian woman
I'm a
of
Christian
God, and you are not
of
going to
God.
put your...
So if you're not a Christian woman of God,
are false
you don't
and
get the
not true. You
privileges
understand
she gets
I
for the
will
law?
not have
Come
it.
on,
I'm
lady.
Sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's
I am
not
sick of
gonna
being
happen anymore.
bullied.
Do you
I'm
understand?
sick of being lied to.
CDC,
I am sick of being...
police- Oh my
Good.
God.
Good for him.
Oh my gosh.
A fine of up to $500.
Should be a
In
bigger
this
fine
next
for that,
clip,
'cause
we're
he's
given
such
the
an
point of
idiot.
view of this police officer's body cam as he responds to a Karen refusing to wear a mask on a plane.
Oh
Let's take a look at
boy.
how the situation
I
was
have to
handled
stop
and the
this,
exchange of
guys. I just
conversation
have to,
between
and I'll tell you why. This lady is getting kicked off a plane. Moi. I was kicked off a JetBlue flight this year. No, not this year. It was last year. The end of last year, something like that. And they were dead wrong. And I'm not just saying that and all this. You're giving these gate agents or a gate ticket taker a lot of power. One person thought I was drunk, and I was not drunk. I'll tell you if I was. If anybody out there knows, I have a disability. I have a crushed spine. I don't know if anybody knew that, actually. I'll have to put that up as a picture. And, man, I just did a full 9 or 10 hours straight of filming, standing on my feet. Matter of fact, I was coming from Connecticut. I was coming from Ian Bick and J.D. DeLay. So I was up there and went to the airport, fell asleep at the, the cafeteria area. Nothing big. Got up, the lady, obviously I was groggy. I just got up after about a half hour. And I can't walk anyway, so I'm holding on. I was holding on a nick of the wall. And the guy, you're drunk, get on your... What? I said, I'm not drunk. I am not drunk. In fact, he came and then he couldn't smell anything and he left. And I got on a plane and all of a sudden, there was 2 people in front of me. And plane is empty, people. I'm coming back from Connecticut back to Orlando. Plane was literally empty. So I'm sitting there, and I walk up, myself and Nick, and a lady is sitting there. She goes, oh, come on, you got to sit right here with all these seats. White question. I said, no, of course not. I moved behind her. There was an empty row. I get in there. In comes this gate attendant, off the plane, yelling at me, screaming at me. It took everything in my nerve not to go off. And I got off the plane, and I did go a little crazy, and I was hoping they were going to arrest me. I really was, because, they have the right to refuse it, but you can't discriminate. And they were discriminating against my disability. And I'm telling you, I felt it, and I felt it right hard. And I didn't like it at all, guys. I really didn't. And that's what this one, I don't know what this lady's going to do. Listen, and I'll tell you what, I'm a little bit, and I'm glad it's over. This stupid mask thing was all bullshit to begin with. Can we at least believe that? Can we agree to that? Science to this day has showed that all that shit meant nothing. Washing your food, washing your mail, it was all bullshit. Now I get it, they didn't know, so I'm not mad at them. But come on, you went at it like a Gestapo, and I really believe this. I believe a lot of times the government tries to see how far they can push their people. I really mean that. Don't be that sheep. Don't be that little puppy following behind them. Don't be that sheep. Question things. It's your right. And if you're an American and you're a free person, you should question things. Don't just take their day. I mean, who are they? Who are they? This just like I got mad at Governor DeSantis for trying to make an airline not use the masks. In other words, you can't do that. Hold on, Governor. Florida's a free state and the United States is a free country. That's a private business. If they want to do that, then don't say, oh, well, we're letting him in our port. Well, then stop it. Now you're getting a little bit too crazy. You're saying not wearing a mask, and they're saying they want to wear a mask to save the people. I mean, you can't do that. let people make their own choice. If I own the company, I have the right. If I own this company, and I do, and somebody walks in, I didn't want masks at all. No masks. But if that was my choice, I own the company, and that's exactly right. So let's go. Let's continue.
We're going to take you off of the aircraft.
She does not seem like she was causing any trouble. I wonder why they're doing that.
Off the aircraft,
yeah, and you're out there, and I compliment you in that way.
She's a representative of the aircraft.
Oh, because she wasn't wearing a mask.
Okay, so you're going to have to get off the aircraft.
They made us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is, but right now I'm going to need you...
And that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to grab your bag and just step off the aircraft.
And I did not do anything, actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America, and that's what America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know.
Stop, lady. Stop crying. Stop going dramatic.
What we can gather, based on her behavior towards the officer, Karen was disrespectful toward the flight attendants, refusing to leave the plane for incorrectly wearing her mask. Her attitude towards the officer was only making matters.
I just had to stop it here because, again, here's the announcer or, the narrator of the video saying, oh, she was disrespectful to the gate. How do you know that? These gate agents, you look at them wrong. They go, what did you say? Like they got some kind of power. That's wrong. And these airlines need to be checked.
At this point, here's what's happening. They're going to deplane the aircraft. I'm going to take you off the plane.
That was already happening.
And you're going to jail, just so you know.
That was already happening.
It won't happen if you get up and walk out with me right now.
Yeah.
This girl is going to try now to, what do they call it, debate with the cops. Oh, if you tell me I don't have to, you have to honor your word. No, you don't. Cops lie all the time.
That's the way it is, man.
Not cool. I want to trust you. You want to trust me? That's not healing. We're not healing.
Oh, we're not healing. This is one of those girls.
Can I trust you to not?
I don't know. They do some voodoo over me.
Let's go. Off the plane.
Why do they have to just go? They prolong shit like they're gonna change somebody's mind. I think they sure do got less genes in, brain genes maybe.
If I get off the plane, you said you wouldn't arrest me. So you as a cop should have to honor that, right? No, you should though. You should have to honor that.
You should have to honor what you said. They lie all the time, lady.
So that's my point. It's like you need to. No, we're getting to the point where you're not expecting.
I do like these. They keep me alive. They make me realize how most women are good women. Most people are good people. You get assholes everywhere. That's what it is. Whether it's cops, whether it's civilians, whether it's government employees, whether it's guards, whether it's administration, whatever it is, people. There's good and bad in all people.
The officer then proceeded to arrest and detain the woman. She continued to claim she wasn't doing anything. If that were the case, the police wouldn't be here. Her
well, see, that guy's wrong.
Quickly back and
but
forth
she didn't do it. No, police are called assholes too long.
We didn't have time to be
I'm gonna stop crying.
See, you lied right there.
This is no Brooklyn chick. I'll tell you that.
You had your chance, ma'am.
I had my chance. You didn't even give me a chance. I looked at you in your eyes, and I knew you were lying to me. No.
Oh, typical crazy man. Crazy, huh?
The Karen arrested in Sarasota, Florida, is identified as Adelaide Schrawang. Continues to call the police officers liars at the county jail just for doing their job. This Karen makes no sense, continuing to argue and making matters worse for herself.
How it goes. All right, ready to step out? Are you going to comply with everybody?
No, with you two, yes. Not with you, because you're a liar. Okay. No, he said he literally, the reason
this lady is just so out there, man. It's almost crazy. It's kind of funny.
I looked at you outside of the...
It's crazy. It really is.
You didn't have masks on. No, can I say something before anybody takes me out so that I can just say what I have to say? And then I can say what I have to say, and then that's... I will do what y'all want me to do because I'm here now.
Lady, Karen, you have to do what they say. There's no... You're not going to get it. It's not your way.
That's abusing his power, and you need to know that, Timothy.
Hi. Can I
you? My mother's a social worker, and you're about to really because you made eye contact with me before I ever got on that plane.
You made eye contact.
You weren't wearing a mask.
I want people to make eye contact with me. I don't get that.
And then you made eye contact with me, and then you manipulated the situation. No.
How did she manipulate the situation?
I know
I'm lost on this one.
Here, let me get your temperature at least. Anybody? No? Yeah?
I think the lady said Karen. Is her name really Karen?
You guys, y'all just...
That'd be funny.
Oh, you think he's cute? Oh, yeah, I thought he was cute, too. I looked in his eyeballs, and I thought he looked into my eyeballs, and then he abused that.
Oh, shut up, lady.
This isn't
interference with flight operations.
Seriously, please just get somebody.
Her name is
Now she's crying.
Gabrielle.
I don't want to tell you anything.
These people are so emotionally shocked.
I am being arrested for things that aren't just... I was on an airplane.
Listen, things happen in life. If life breaks you up this much, you got a lot of problems, people. Simple. You got a lot of problems. End of story.
We have to follow procedures, and we'll get to the bottom of what's happening. You're not following my human rights. These are my constitutional procedures, okay? But I need to follow your procedures, right?
Step out.
Can I have your name?
Women can drive you crazy. You know, there's an old saying when I was younger, and I know this is going to get a lot of people mad.
Why can I not be safe?
You know I'm going to say it.
Why is this like this?
You know, there was an old saying when I was a kid. This is just a joke, of course. It says, if sheep could cook, we wouldn't need women. Of course, that's not true, ladies.
Wang was then charged for resisting an officer, interfering with aircraft operations, and trespassing. She remained in custody throughout the week under a $65,000 bond.
$65,000 bond.
I believe this motorcycle cop to be a real police officer. It's seen in the video that this is an unusual traffic stop where the so-called police officer
This is a Ken, if you want to
in the
call
middle
it.
of traffic to the side of the driver's car.
I saw this video before. This guy, a cop, the so-called cop.
Over before you find out.
Stop pretending you're a police officer.
Listen, I know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do.
This guy got caught 3 times already impersonating police. He keeps doing it. You want to talk about wannabe cop? That's a sick man. This guy's got some problems. He's ready to shoot somebody.
As it turns out, the driver was right. The wannabe cop, Jeremy DeWitt, is notorious for impersonating a police officer, making all sorts of traffic
What a
stops,
Ken.
and constantly going back to the impersonation gig, even after being arrested 3 or more times for it.
That's got to be a power
That
trip.
isn't the worst of DeWitt's crimes, though we won't get into it for the sake of staying
I'm trying to
on topic.
remember the crime
Moral
now.
of the story is don't impersonate a police officer.
Who wants to impersonate
That's
a cop?
felony and a half. Up next, we have a good old Ken who's just been pulled
Another
over
Ken.
by a police officer and ends up having an aggressive first interaction with the police officer.
Oh, this is funny. Bang.
I'm waiting for your boss to call me. F off and get in your car.
I don't think this guy is happy with the police.
You're a little bitch. Give me my ticket and go f yourself, goofball.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, you know. Oh, tonight. Look at the girl in there. She looks like a Karen. It's Ken and Karen.
The police proceeding to follow this guy after he stormed off. I don't know what the Ken was thinking during the confrontation, but let's just say things didn't go his way when the police caught up.
I understand people not liking the cops. There's a lot of reasons why. You were abused by them. You had a family member that wasn't treated right by them. A lot of things. But try to remember this. It's not all cops. And if you don't like the way our country is and the laws we have, get the fuck out. That's all I can say there. I mean, listen, there's a lot I don't like about the country. I don't like the prison laws. I don't like what's going on in our criminal justice system. But I'm not just doing absolutely bitching like these people. I'm trying to do something. I'm figuring out ways to get people involved and maybe change a life, maybe help a life. I don't know. I'm not going to judge this Karen because she didn't open her mouth, and that's not right to do. And I always say I won't do that. I don't judge anyone anyway. Listen, I don't know what's going on in their life. I don't know what's going on in their life. They could be, you don't know. The wife could have just, stabbed the guy and he didn't report it. Who knows? You just never know. I know I always think the extremes, but that's just the way it is. Let's continue.
In 5.
Got his gun on me now. The RCMP officer has his gun on me now. Listen to him. He's hitting my truck now. He's breaking my window.
Broke the window. Listen, they will break the window, man. You know, I love people when they think, oh, you can't do that. You know, whenever somebody says to me, government or the police. They can't do that. They can't do that. It's against my rights. They can't do that. And my set line is, listen to me. The United States of America made the president of Panama, Manuel Noriega, a drug dealer. They went down there with F-16s. I actually know one of the pilots that was buzzing the city. And they ended up getting Manuel Noriega, took him back to America, and put him in Miami prison. Federal prison. Yes, that's fact. That's true. Look it up. And you don't think they can mess with you. That's what I tell people. They took a president out of a country, whether right, wrong, or indifference, and put him in jail. What would have happened if El Salvador came to the United States and they arrested Ronald Reagan and tried to put him in prison because we had the Iran-Contra scandal? We were selling drugs. It's all true. Why? Because we're the biggest bully on the block? What we did was wrong. It was wrong. Now, if you think they'd really let the people handle that. You know, there's so much corruption in our country. Why don't we do that? What about Vladimir Putin? What about a lot of other people? What about Xi Jinping? Come on, guys. We're just picking on the weak, and that I didn't like. These people, though, they're morons. I don't get. I think some people just want to fight with the cops.
You're assaulting a police officer. Get him over here.
Doing?
Help me! Help me! I won't.
Send somebody now, please.
Help me.
Gun on my husband.
He's tripping balls.
Send someone now.
Oh, shut up. You know, I'd like to see this guy 24 hours in prison.
What are you doing?
Oh, there's the Karen. She's getting her lights up. Is it really this big of a deal? Listen, I don't know the whole situations, you know, and if they talk to me, I might think differently, but try to get this damn thing out of the way.
Who refuses to wear a mask in this grocery store. When approached by this police officer, for which we watched through his body cam point of view,
I cannot stand masks. For the record,
for a mask mandate,
I do not like the mask.
But he doesn't know anything about
it is up to that store owner.
Store policy, they can ask you to leave.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Is it a law? What's the federal law that prevents me from wearing a mask?
This lady's a moron.
Federal.
What is she talking about, a federal law?
Okay, so you don't know.
She's a moron.
The law, right?
State order.
No. The law. The law, because I'm going
I had hair to be out now. They didn't have Karens back when I was there. I'm sorry. We wouldn't have put up with
while
it.
believing she's in the right and that she's proving points. It's not clear what point she's trying to make, but her disagreement is only setting her up for her own failure.
Absolutely.
A business can ask you to leave for any reason.
That prevents me from wearing a face mask.
They don't have to provide you service.
Do they serve the public?
Whatever. If I own this store and you come in here and I say get the fuck out, you got to get out. This isn't up for debate, people. I don't know where people get their laws, or please, if you're going to study the law, go study it right. The first thing you need to know is your fucking Constitution. The 10 Amendments, the Bill of Rights. You know, right? Free speech, right to bear arms, and illegal search and seizures, and cruel and unusual punishment.
No. Do they serve the public?
Soon after, the police officer finally makes a call to give this Karen what she deserves.
Yes.
She had it coming the
I
moment
love
she
this when they
decided to
do
argue
this.
with the police.
What do you need? Her ID? Yes. Do you have your ID?
No. I'm not giving you my ID.
Oh.
Then you gotta come with us. Let's follow us.
Don't.
Yes. We're going to talk to you.
Don't.
I love it. Just sometimes I know it'd be wrong, and I know it'd be wrong. But sometimes these people need to be slammed on the floor. I didn't say that. I really didn't, guys. These make me so crazy.
Don't touch my phone. Don't touch.
Don't touch my. Who are you?
I'm relaxed. Come on, let's walk out. Let's walk out.
Oh, let's walk out. Who does she think she is?
No.
Stop resisting. Listen, lady, if you resist, you will not win. I tried.
That is resisting. You are trying to get free. That is resisting.
They're being nice. These cops aren't bad at all. I'm glad to see this video. I got one that might not be so good with the cops, so that's why I'm glad to see this.
ID.
Oh, trust and believe, honey.
Oh,
no. Because,
okay, well, don't then.
No.
The police officers detain and arrest the Karen, then escort her out of the store.
The Karen,
she
I love
continues to talk.
This lady's all over the internet. She'll be a Karen for the rest of her
What
life.
she says next is one of the only things she repeats throughout the rest of this video.
Give me my cell phone.
Miss, stop pulling away from
Give me
my...
my...
Give me my
Could
cell
you
phone.
see this woman as your wife?
No. Give me
She
my
would drive
cell
me up
phone.
a...
Give me
Everything's
my
being
cell
recorded.
phone.
I think I know why I'm single.
Everything's being recorded.
I got less
Give me
patience
my
now.
cell phone.
I like taking care of my mom.
Illegal search.
Look at her. She's going crazy. She's healthy, though.
You can't have the person.
Oh, look at her. Now she's kicking.
That's not mine. That's not
Oh, there was something in it. Look. There's,
Wait, I want to see it. I want to see
there's
it.
something in here that she's really scared
My
of.
cell phone.
There was something more in there, I think, that she was worried that she's going to get
Coincidentally,
caught.
the Karen in the video is actually named Karen. The
Karen.
Parma Heights, Ohio resident, Karen Turner, went to court and pleaded not guilty.
I look at these people, I look at these Karens and say, either these people are so spoiled, they really have nothing in their lives going on. You know, I never was disrespectful to anybody unless you, even then, if you were disrespectful to me, I'd give you that opportunity to correct it. After that, I might not have been so nice. These people here just kind of like, they make me think, boy, you cops don't get paid enough money. You really don't. And a part of me wants to believe cops shouldn't even have guns because that's the only thing that hurts them. It really does. It puts them in a lot of jail. I haven't seen where the guns are order. If you added up how many guns have ruined cops' lives or saved lives, I'll bet you get more ruined. I really do. Whether it's bad PTSD, bad shootings, lawsuits, there's a lot. They don't sleep. There could be a lot of things, but I'm getting off that. This was a Karen versus cops, and I'll tell you what. If you ever see me with a Karen, please, just please smack me or grab me and say, Larry, wake up. It's a Karen. I might get it. Hey, with that said, everybody, I hope you liked the video. Please stay tuned. Please like, subscribe. It really does help. Pass the word, and please give me your comments. As you can see it, I've been answering a lot of the comments in all the videos now. I'm doing that. Have a great day, everyone. Please stay safe.